In March 2017, a YouTube channel named Petscop uploaded a video claiming to show footage of a long-lost PlayStation 1 game.
Alright, so, this is just to, prove to you that I'm not lying about this game that I found.
The person playing the game, who identifies as only Paul, says he recently found the disc and is recording footage to show someone named Belle. The game begins in a location called the Gift Plane. It is a bright and colorful area with a few simple buildings and puzzles. Paul explores around the area and captures small creatures named pets.
Here, I can't catch this one. I've tried. This is always what happens. So I don't know what's up with that one.
Each pet has a backstory, usually odd or unsettling. One is afraid to leave its cage, and the other follows you and gets lost easily. On the surface, Petscop seems like a harmless game. However, Paul mentions several times that parts of it feel unfinished or broken, and that he's not even sure if it's being played correctly.
Alright. So there's nothing out here, as far as I've seen.
I really miss my wife a lot. It's been 9 months. Things take a turn when Paul enters a building labeled Even Care.
This actually is not the interesting part, but I'm just gonna show you, I'm gonna walk you through all of this so you can see that this is exactly what I described.
Inside, he pauses the game and enters a secret code he found written on a note inside the game's case. This code, down, 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 right, start, unlocks a previously inaccessible door that leads into a completely different section of the game called the Newmaker Plane. This area is nothing like the first. It's dark, silent, and empty, with only sparse landmarks like lampposts, locked doors, strange machines. The sky is black, the ground is flat, and it feels like an unfinished or hidden part of the game that wasn't meant to be accessed.
Hey, so I was talking about how I couldn't find anything out here? Well, I just found this.
The name, Newmaker Plane, is not random. It references a real disturbing case, the death of Candace Newmaker. A 10-year-old girl who died in a controversial therapy session called rebirthing in April 2000. Candace was wrapped tightly in a flannel sheet and pushed against by multiple adults in an attempt to simulate a traumatic birth and encourage emotional bonding with her adopted mother. Candace suffocated to death during the process, while pleading to be let out. The case received national attention and led to the banning of rebirthing therapy in Colorado. Although the creator of Petscop, Tony Domenico, later said he regretted using her full name in the game, it's clear that the Newmaker Plan and many of the game's themes are directly tied to this event. The game constantly references the failed rebirth, emotional development, and loss or modification of children. She isn't letting me see Ryan anymore. I'm not even allowed to talk over the phone. She has a PFA filed against me for both her and Ryan. As Paul explores the Newmaker Plan, he finds more cryptic objects and areas. These are buildings with doors that lead underground, long dark hallways, and rooms with floating text boxes. Some of these boxes display mysterious messages referencing characters like Marvin, Tiara, Care, Rainer, and Lena. These characters never appear directly in the game, but they're mentioned often. Paul reads the messages aloud, sometimes confused or disturbed. One message says Marvin is looking for Lena, who disappeared. Another says Care was taken to a facility and underwent some kind of emotional test or procedure. My manager put me on unpaid leave. These videos are my only source of income. I really don't want to make them anymore. I just want to see Ryan. I can't believe she would do this to me. I really don't know how much longer I can put up with it. At one point, Paul enters the child's library, a room filled with beds and monitors. Each monitor represents a child, and the player can flip through pages on each child's profile. It becomes more and more clear that the game is about children being taken, changed, or hurt under the pretense that they are being helped or cared for. Later in the series, Paul begins reviewing pre-recorded footage of the game. It's unknown whether the footage is recorded by him or by someone else. He reacts to what is happening in real time, as a viewer himself. In such clips, the game behaves in ways he hasn't seen before. Characters walk into secret rooms, audio becomes distorted. I wonder if she still thinks about me. I haven't heard from her in a few months. I might stop by eventually. I know I'm not allowed to, but I need to see them. I should probably clean up. I can't see my floor anymore. My shower's so flooded with trash I can't even use it. I'm thinking about checking myself into rehab again, but I doubt my insurance would cover the cost anymore. I need help. Some parts of the game seem to even reference Paul's own life or memories. Though this is never explained clearly, in several videos he begins talking directly to Belle, the person he originally said he was recording gameplay for. He asks questions like, "Do you remember being born?" And "Did they ever tell you the truth?" At one point, a screen appears that simply says, "Do not trust the recorder." These cryptic messages add to the confusion that suggests Paul may be part of the game's story itself. Throughout its 24-episode run, Petscop gradually reveals more and more environments and messages, but never provides clear answers. There are moments that suggest Marvin kidnapped a child and tried to rebirth them. Other moments suggest a facility was studying how to change a child's personality by running simulations on a game console. Paul never finishes the game, and there's no real ending. The last video was uploaded in September 2019, and nothing new has been posted since. Well, piece of shit brother hasn't helped me at all either. Ever since I've been arrested. Indecent exposure? Are you kidding me? How was I supposed to know the guy had kids in the backseat? Unbelievable. They made me even register as a sex offender. None of my neighbors talk to me. Can't even walk out in the public without getting weird looks. Can't find a job. Can't do anything. The creator, Tony, later confirmed that he made the game himself, using custom tools and animations. He said the project was fictional, but based loosely on real-world themes, including the Candace Newmaker case. He also said he never intended for the series to be interactive. There were no clues hidden outside of the videos, and the viewers weren't supposed to find anything in real life. Still, the community surrounding Petscop treated it like a mystery. Fans have analyzed frame-by-frame recordings, transcribed every line of dialogue, and created maps of the entire game world. Alright, I'm done. I'm done with this video. I'm done with making videos. This is my last video. Jen, if you're seeing this, at least let me see Ryan. I promise I'll change. I'll be good to you guys. I just need help so you can get me back on my feet. I'll get a job. Hell, I will stop drinking. I just need a second chance.